go ahead and ask yourself, do I have a small penis complex? Because if the answer is yes, go on and get yourself a big leader bike. Question of what type of bike to start with. I think the serious question you got to ask yourself is, one, am I a dumbass? If the answer is yes, don't get any bike. If the answer is no, then buy whatever type of bike you want. A lot of people say, oh, don't start out on a sport bike, or oh, you need to start on a smaller bike or a dirt bike. This was my first bike. I have a 2003 Yamaha R6. This was my first street bike. Now, I prefaced that with, you know, I rode quads and go-karts and everything else you could ride in the woods when I was younger. So I had an understanding of shifting and respecting a machine for what it was. You know, would it be more difficult if I've never rode anything and jumped on this? Probably. But it's not impossible. It just really depends if you're an idiot or not. Some people want to start out on a leader bike because that's what they want. You know, the preferred answer would be, yeah, better to be safe than sorry. And it just all depends on your confidence level. Are you going to respect whatever bike that you get on? You know, you can get in a car, a four-door Honda Civic, and go 120 miles an hour and kill yourself. So, you know, are you going to be a good boy or a good little girl and respect what you're actually on, or are you going to drive it like a dumbass? You know, there's a lot of question on what's right or what's wrong, and I really think it has to do with the rider. Of course, everything's always easier if you have less power. As a saying goes, as some other people have said it, it's more fun to go fast on a slow bike than to go slow on a fast bike. And I would have to agree with that. When I first got this thing, I thought it was scary to go, you know, 45 miles an hour. Not that I haven't gone above that on a quad or something, but it was just, it's two wheels, it's the weaving, it's a whole nother type of feeling that you just don't get on anything else. So, you know, should you freak out and waste your money on a Ninja 250 if you really want to get a 600? No, just if you're responsible, you should buy whatever type of bike you want. Is it smarter to start small? Of course, but it's not always, I don't know. I didn't do it, so I can't really tell you to do it. Worst part about having glasses when you ride and the weather changes is that they fog up and you can't see. Something I wouldn't advise, though, is actually taking the motorcycle safety course. You know, no matter what you decide to buy, whether it's a leader bike or a 600 or a sport touring or an enduro, dual sport, 250, I do think the motorcycle safety course offers a lot of really cool information. And I'm not standing on a soapbox telling you what to do with your life, but I took it even though I had riding experience in the woods, and it just kind of goes over the fundamentals again, and just there's nothing bad that comes out of taking it. It's usually a couple-day course, super easy. You learn a lot of neat little tricks and things, and there's other levels to it as well. I've only taken, you know, the first one, but that was a couple of years ago. It's not a bad thing. You know, it gets you a little bit more comfortable with a smaller bike. They usually do it with a 200 or a 250. Very easy to maneuver. Very easy to maneuver. And it's just cool. And then if you pass it, you get your license immediately. There's no waiting and go take another test. What the hell? Thanks, brother. Hi.
You started motorflocking when you were coming over here?